get building again. So we're having a look. We've got a article-based approval system where we can throw in a bunch of articles, and based on how many there are to go, you can basically go through to these items and approve them. So I can go in here and click approve, and then what this should do as well is basically put me back in, and we also need a router.refresh. So going to be looking at that as a bug and addressing that. So let's have a look at this stuff. So we'll say approval/disapproval should trigger a router.refresh. Alright, let's go. Cool. So let's have a look at that article approval. If I disapprove this, that works. If I approve this, approve. Dot single. This is the data. Navigation error. So at this point we want to do a router dot push back to there and do a router dot refresh. Yeah, cool. Fix that. We also need to add a, let's get rid of this article here. bug on navigation to next item. Let's put this as something we just need to look at. And then keyboard shortcut when the custom call. So we're currently fixing the custom shortcut. So now we've got this thing where we can add a comment. Be like, yes, this is the stuff. Awesome. Having fun is the best way to spend. Alright, so we've got a way to generate comments and save comments per article. Keyboard shortcut for add comment when the custom tooltip is loaded. Add a keyboard shortcut for adding a comment. Use hold something. Not. Does this work? Alt A. Alt D. Alt D. That works. Alt A. Alt A. Or Alt A. Or Alt D. Because we are already using these. We also want to say use React hotkeys. I think it's like something like that. Hotkeys. That's the one. React hotkeys hook. Alt C. When I hold Alt plus C, it is deleting my text selection in React Quill rather than allowing my custom shortcut to be working. Told it. Ah, okay, cool. Hey everyone, we're joining. We're just figuring out how to specifically get around handle on comment, handle add comment. Alt C is still doing that. Label on form tags. Alright, so we're just trying to fix a keyboard shortcut for comments at the moment. Happy days. Ah, cool. Quill modules. Oh, let's try that, I guess. Use memo. Modules, keyboard, quill. Let's have a look here. Keyboard, we're trying to figure out how to do these bindings. React quill bindings, because this will be quite nice if we can also get like more keyboard shortcuts on that tooltip. Bindings. Bum, bum, bum. Handle. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay, we have to do this. I do wonder if you can do use ref, because it kind of says you can. React quill. Just curious if this even works. I'll get rid of these for now. Document is not defined. If I have a look now though, do I get access to React Quill in terms of a ref? Yeah, which is kind of what we want, right? So I kind of would prefer to do it this way, but we're getting a Next.js error. Document is not defined, so I'll say React Quill Next.js client side. Document is not defined. I think this is what we need. Alright, that's really good. I think maybe you can do it like this then. Bum, 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 bum. I think we do end up getting a quill ref by JSON.stringify this thing. Current null. Oh yeah, then we also need a forward ref on this. That's why. Oh yeah. Now let's get rid of the JSON.stringify. We'll just do a quill ref. Current. Way! We've got React Quill, guys. That was freaking nasty, but there we go. And this will be. We want a React Quill prop. Alright guys, we have found a way to get the React Quill. So what we had to do, which is quite interesting, is we needed to do the following. We needed to use a next dynamic to import React Quill and pass them all the props, but have a forward ref on top of that and decide server-side rendering to false. And then now what we can do is we also now have access to a ref, and that ref also allows us to do modifications, and I'm just trying to figure out how we best solve this type of ref. So that is a really nice way for us to do that. And it looks like everyone's coming back after lunch and everyone's going crazy on Cursor, so I'm probably going to have to buy more requests. Oh, very nice. Type of React Quill. No, but we don't want it to be that. We want it to be actually properly typed, not using the because that one here will give us just the React.component type, not the forward ref component. The original React Quill or type for strong typing. I don't think we need that handle submit either. Get rid of these key binaries for now. Oh, here you go. and then we can just put it in there in the user ref now. Type React quill. So then when we get the quill ref.current, we now get things like the get editor, let's see how they do it. Alright, so we're just trying to solve this last error, which is we want the React quill. So then if I do this, yeah, that's it. Now we can hook into the editor directly as well. You can see we get like a clipboard, container, editor. We need a use effect for highlighting current what's it? Highlight comments. Add mark does not exist. Format text. What these comments are. God, I have to load up on more fast requests, I think. handle selection change. Handle selection change. Set hover comment. Tooltip position. Set hover comment. Come on guys, come on, we're so close. You can smell it. Alt D, disapprove, Alt D, disapprove. Bam, 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 we can go through these, approve, approve, boom, we go back to the home page, disapprove. Right, this looks like it's not letting me see what the comment is. Pop this one here, I think. See if it's actually setting the hover comment. Handle selection change. Do we already have something for that? On change. Get rid of that for now. feedback. Let's go back here. I have some comments that appear when I navigate to another Quill editor. Do we need to unmount and remount Quill for each time we navigate with next router? I think we do. We're just figuring out that we might want to do like a load quill and have a use effect here at the top of the article editor. And then we need another piece of state for that. I guess we can get rid of this, and then we can just have something here which is going to be enable editor. Bum, 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 bum. Now if we go to another one, we're still getting the highlighting. I think I need to also have something where on the use effect we also need something when we unmount, because we're still getting like these highlights when we don't have any comments here on a previous one. And that's the bit that's confusing me, is that we've got these ones here. So example, why are we still getting this when we do a next navigate? That's fine. Oh, look. That's just text. Oh, that's just yellow text. If I just change this back, I go, haha, sweet. Oh, right, nice. Okay, so that highlighting is working. I still think it's probably good to have it where we remount the quill editor. We should probably also have, let's put that at the top, is mounted. Change this with an is mounted. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay, now we just got to do the highlighting on these. We are making progress, guys. Nearly onto the CRUD operations for the table and the marketing company and the dynamic links, and then we're going to tidy up tomorrow and get this thing shipped. Oh, okay, right. Need a custom keyboard shortcut. Wow, forget about the custom keyboard shortcut for a minute. Alt-C. Let's see if we can get the highlighted working on comments. Can you get some highlight working on comments? Highlight working on comments. Just show a div with the content. Wrap comment, custom components, top got these babies here. Comment highlight, highlight position. We format the text, and then we get the bounds, and then if the span data index, if there's a highlighted element, then we change the pointer and we make it on click. Highlight comments. Does deleting comments work? Why are we still getting highlighted text? Oh, does it get transformed into yellow? But when we delete the comment, we also have to change it back. That's what's happening. So remove the highlight from the comment in the editor within Quill. That's what's happening. We're trying to, there you go, something like this. Remove the formatting. So then what happens is, so if I delete this now, you'll see, like, if I add on a comment here, then if I delete the comment, the problem is this formatting still exists. Why does this format still exist? We look at when we delete, we should be adding an attribute dot comment. So I'll be adding that attribute when we add a comment. So we should say add on a custom attribute to the comment within the Quill. That format does not work here. I think this is the problem. Format. When I look at this in here, the comment is gone, but the item has a bunch of old paragraph tags with nothing in them. We need a way to add on something to the span. Say, I'm struggling to remove comments when I delete them, they don't disappear. Can we add something custom to the HTML so that we can easily find it rather than relying on index? Let's use comment ID because we're pretty close. Here. And the delete comment like that. Try that. So if I add a comment, the comment gets created, and then I should just be able to delete it here. So why is it ops index? So we can get delta. Oh, but there is no delta because, oh, so this does it when I actually delta it. That would get rid of it. Oh, so that's clever. So I can get rid of a comment like this. So if I, for example, have this, and then if I make a new comment, then that comment appears here, but if I get rid of it, that should have deleted it here. So delta.ops. Let me see what the delta is here. I'm really interested to see this. Well, this is only going to work for this will just get. We don't want this. We want the comment. We want to get the. We just want. We don't. We want to avoid looking at what is the delta? I think this might be the diff. Delta ops. Oh yeah, so this just tells you what's been inserted and deleted, right? It's just a bunch of deltas. But what we want to know is, so get all of the contents and find the data common ID. So we can get the contents here, and then we want to then delete that from the editor. Contents delta static. If we have a look at that, so if I now just try and delete something, okay, so go in here, we add a comment, sweet. If I now try and delete that, I want to see what we get for this content, because that would be quite interesting. So it gives you the ops that we use to create, which is an attribute. Now, that's not enough. So when we create one, format text, we're giving it the index, the length, it's an insert, okay. In raw HTML, not deltas. This is always the tricky part, isn't it, guys? Oh, okay. Bum, 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 bum. But that's the same. Oh, right. But that is the same. We only want to remove one comment. What are the ops that when we create one, does this return a delta op? A delta static? Oh, okay. Const delta static. Let's have a look here. Okay, right. So if we put the comment in, and when I add a comment, let's get rid of this. Attributes. Format the text of the index, the length, and then the formats, adding a custom format for Quill for tracking comments. Customizing blots. The problem is my data comment ID never gets applied, because I think what's happening is, if you have a look at this, in the feedback items, we just have the background style, background color in a span. We need to register it. The registering happens when we load Quill, like a block formatter. So, but we want to register Alright, so we're just telling it here, register formats / comment, and then we just put the comment block here, which we import, and then update your create comment. So you're formatting the text with this. With a custom. That's sweet. I love that. Let's get rid of this bit for now. Okay, that's highlighting the comments. So we want something where so the next thing that we need to do is we need to figure out when I add a comment, add comment, we want to format it, but do it like this. So you're basically, instead of doing that, you're doing this. So you're doing a comment. We also need this bit. Let's see if I get. I think that's what we want. And then the ID gets passed into this comment block, which then creates a node and sets the attribute to data comment ID and sets the background color to yellow. And then we have format. And then we need to update the delete code where it will be like this. Delete code will be like this here. So we get the editor, we get the contents, and we look at all the ops, and for each op we look at the attributes and we see if there's an attribute of comment. Let's see, so can't resolve quill. So let's import quill. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. Alright. Firstly, let's get rid of all this stuff here. So you add a comment, oh that's sweet. Failed to add comment. Okay, so the document's not defined, so I reckon rather than adding it here, like we've done, TSX help. Just trying to fix this comment. try this, which will be here. And then for the TypeScript errors, let's see, so if I go in here, okay, if I say add a comment, sweet, failed to add a comment, failed to add a comment. Weak Mac key. Comment. Delete comment. Get rid of this. Comment block should be a TSX file. And then let's have a look. Ooh, it's the stuff we go through. No such file, article editor. Oh yeah, .ts. Register that. Comment block. New shadow blocks. Error. Oh, okay. Should we modify the TS config? Perhaps. No need for this. Target ES5, what do we have? Alright, so we're just trying to get comments working properly. Failed to add comment. Comment block. Bum, 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 bum. Invalid value as weak map key, weak map set. This is happening in the format text function. Try upgrading the packages. I don't think that's still going to make any difference though. Right, let's leave that out for now. Rewrite these just to format the text. Rewrite these so that they don't format the text for now, but we store them in the dialog and the database. Just generate those three functions, nothing else. We'll move on for now. Gonna store that as something we should definitely work on though. Add comment, delete comment. So these ones we store here for now, like that. And then the highlight comments, we're going to currently put it to highlight comments. We're going to just tune that up now. Okay, so we have no comments. We can add a comment. We can create a comment. Okay, we can't see them yet, but we can know that they're stored, and we'll be able to access the index values of those. So that's fine for now. I think that's enough for now, because otherwise we're going to over-engineer it. Let's put this on the back burner. We need to do that keyboard shortcut. And we'll also say we need to fix highlighting of comments and highlighting of comments based on where they are in the article. They need to be visible. I think there's two things here. One is fixing highlighting of comments. Whenever some text is added, /updated, /deleted, all of the comment index positions need to be recalculated and saved so that they avoid drifting. But for now, let's just say comments are kind of done. They're quite crappily done, but they are done. So I'm just going to make sure parent ID has an implicit any type. We'll comment this out for now. Custom highlight, don't need that. Comment that out. Highlight position, we'll get rid of all that stuff for now. Okay. Right, let's move on. I think the next thing to do will be, now that we've got the UI for the client, we've got about an hour and 15 minutes left before the log off. We can see the comments, we can go in here. I'm gonna put this one in here. It's a good article, and we've got Quill, client feedback view, which is what they're iterating. This is the client feedback view, got the comment highlight that we're not really using. So let's get rid of that. Dynamic component, feedback navigation. I'm going to move the client feedback view here, and the feedback navigation, that's really just for the client, I guess. I mean, we could keep that for both. Cool. All right, so that's done. Let's work on the marketing side. Okay. Finished comments, they are not that good, but it is better than nothing. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is, this is the comments. What's the problem in here? Got some escaping issues. That's done. Okay, so we've got a couple of things that we need to do for the marketing agency. We need to allow them to build articles, and we also want them to be able to build articles, and we need an agency client table. Client CRUD table. Okay. I think these are the next two things that we want to add onto the dashboard. We've been in Quill for quite a long time. So I'm going to go back in. Let's get a different cursor composer project set up, and we'll put generic CRUD table for agency marketing. And then we need to put in all the relevant files, so we'll pull in the database types from Supabase. We will pull in the dashboard route, dashboard layout, and we will also, I've already got a CRUD table in another project that I quite like, so I'm just going to open that off on a different screen, which is in here. And then I want, so now that we've got that, I say, oh, we also need to put in the generic server actions, because we've got generic CRUD, which would be nice. So, and let's go here. So we'll say, I need to build 2 table pages for my SaaS application. The first page we need to leverage, and we can app the actions here, the generic CRUD and TANstack plus ShadCN to create a fully generic CRUD table that we can use for both the clients table and also creation of articles. This will create new feedback items that are like the following schema. And we'll just give it like this, because we've already got a couple of these. So if I can export these to rows, then I think that would be worthwhile showing it. Feedback rows. Image, is it? I don't really want an image. I want the raw text. Like this. That's what I want. For the clients table, it can be the same. It could be we should probably work under the team ID page for the same. So it can be mostly, it can just be easy CRUD. We might need to customize it for the article generation, which is actually using the feedback items table. Also, we'll put all this information in the project, I think. What else we want to say? I think we should leverage the teams, this Next.js like URL format, so that we can easily associate the team ID with do we even need a session ID? Is that something that has to be there? If I don't have a session ID, what happens? Optional fields, yeah. Don't include a session ID. Those 3000 slash dashboard slash team ID, and then we also want to do what do we want to do? We for the articles, I don't want a session ID, but we will need to assign client IDs to articles. Also, for each client, I want to be able to use the client ID to create a link that can throw a customer into a feedback session like this. And then we'll use the one that we've been prototyping, which is feedback/client. So it's localhost feedback/client ID, and then here it is an example of a generic CRUD table, but I want you to focus on using TanStack, ShadCN, and also the server actions. Make these two pages really dope. My job depends on it, please. And then I'm going to give it an example of a table I built in another project. So I'm going to just show it like a table, and you've got like the no data available. We've got like a CRUD page. We've got a create modal, update modal. Instead of modals, I would prefer to go to a single client ID, and also if we are going to an article, we should just go to /feedback ID, as we already have an article renderer on that layout. But we will need to change the back button for a marketing agency. Alright, let's give that a go. We're building my generic CRUD table, the two tables, any relevant pages, and we really need to get this right. Please. Cool. We got a dashboard clients. I need you to implement all of the features. Make a generic table for clients, but make a custom table for articles. Ten stack React table, we need that. Paste those in. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, nice. On to the actions articles. Actions and get clients. Okay, solve those ones. And then articles, actions, articles. It does have the get articles and delete articles. I think that's fine. Article is defined but never used. Let's have a look at the generative. I'm curious to see. Ah yes, of course. Create client. Create create single client. We don't want that on edit. There is no single clients page. Also, I thought we are doing this all under /dashboard/team ID so that we can use the Next.js app router for the URL so that we can get team ID that way. Boom. Okay. Articles page. Right, to be part of a team, so the team that we're going to use is this one here, client A, #19, so beta team. Beta team is the one we want. I need to make the clients slash articles page into React server components, so we can't have any state and then make a child that consumes that state with this client. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, cool. Nice. Alright, cool. Let's ready and rock and roll. Wait, we have a client. Getting some errors, text did not match, hydration error, and then add new client. Delete. I also need you to generate a single client page, and also I need you to generate. Also, can you generate a single article page as well? Can you also generate a single client page? Let's have a look. Need you to generate a single client page, and for creating one, I think we should do it with a modal. Actually, it's much nicer. Create a modal for adding a new client and also a new article. For the article modal, all we are really trying to do is generate for adding a new client, also allow us to be able to add multiple clients, delete multiple clients, can you also add these links to the dashboard navigation too, so that clients can easily navigate. Alright, so using Composer to change the navigation, and we're also going to use it to make some modals. So we'll say dashboard, add client modal. Can't find that one. So also, can we make it so that when someone is redirected to the dashboard, for the profiles, we also need to make it if someone is logged in and they don't have a team, we need to create that team and redirect them to /dashboard/team ID. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice and fast, nice and fast, nice and fast, sweet. Add new client, add new client, add new client is being populated in two places, both in the add client modal. I guess client table wrapper. Oh, we probably just want to get rid of that one, which is on the. So if we go up here, that'll be in add new article. The URL is not what it should be. It should be /feedback/clients. No, that's fine, but it's the, what is it? Where is it? Clients table. It's this one here. So we need to basically just say /feedback like that. Status equals draft. Go back here. So now you've got these that link you through to client feedback. Delete. Okay. Delete. On delete. Delete, we should have a, are you sure that you want to delete? This. Oh. It still hasn't added it to the dashboard layout, so let's go in there and say, so in here in the layout, which is our dashboard layout, we're missing links. But the links that we get from the dashboard layout are going to need the team ID. then here, we need to figure out what the links are. If the user doesn't have a team, then we need to create a team for them. Teams. Use the data from the user to see if they have a team ID or not. Teams. Name. Also update the profile. This code. Create new team. If I now log in, Let's log out. Let's get rid of all this stuff. For now, just go to the dashboard page and log out. Now when I log in, we need to check when I log in, there's no new profile being generated inside of the columns, which should be generated in here. So we need to fix that first, because until we fix that, everything else will not be good. So I don't know if we can do all that in SQL. I mean, let's have a look. So the next thing we really have to focus on is, and I think I'm going to get some more water in a second. If we look at we go out of here, go into a different window. Have we added this database trigger? Handle new user. Maybe this hasn't run. Superbase, DB reset. We should have what we really need to do is figure out if this database trigger is currently working or not. Alright, so you've got these users and you've got these teams. Now, when a user gets created, let's have a look. What are the profiles? Optional fields. ID and email is what's required. So if I log out of here, I should see a new user pop up here because I already have those migrations in place. If I log in and I have a look, do I have a user that's like that at the moment in my auth? No users. So if I log in here, then I should get a single user, and that single user should also be in the profiles table, but they're not. And let's have a look. Triggers. I don't have a trigger here. So I have a function but no trigger. So we need to add, so we've got the handle new users, returns trigger, create or replace function, returns trigger as told. Add, let me see, I've got it on another one here. So if I go to a prompt optimizer, have a look. Create trigger, this is the one, this is what we need. Need some triggers. We create the function handle, but we didn't create or replace function. So we already had this, so we don't need to make that again, but we needed a trigger with the name after insert and auth.users for each row that needs to then execute that. So if we now run the migrations again, we've not just got the database function, but we also have the trigger. Could we also change it so that we also updated at doesn't exist? Oh, we need to function for that as well. Let's go back to this one here. Cool. Alright, sweet. We are making some progress. I've got to figure out how this migration stuff. We're having an error, I think, with our database trigger. So if I, for example, show you I log in here, I don't think it's coming through the email because I think there's an error here. As you can see 5 minutes ago. So as soon as I take these triggers away, so for example if I remove these triggers, my suspicion is that auth will now work again. And I reckon the reason why this is happening is because there's a bug in the trigger. So you'll see if we then cd into the client and run our dev server again. And then if I have a go at this, auth now works, yeah. So there's a bug in the trigger somewhere, and my suspicion is this bug is coming from not this one, but this one, and the reason why is I think we don't have the same schema for our profiles table, so I'm just going to quickly go to the ship fast docs and get those the same schema, which I believe is in database. Yeah, again, on off. But then I also need this here. So I need this one, and everything else can be the same. Then I just need a Teams ID at the end. And then I just need to update the seeds. So I'll just say, can you update the seed.sql, because I just changed the profiles table. We did that in this is the new profiles table. We'll just get the seed.sql script. I think we just need to update our profiles. So that'll fix that. And then we should be good to go. Yeah, cool. We'll copy that across. Cool. So then let's do base db reset. Hold on. Got 30 minutes remaining until I'm clocking off for the day, so. I actually think it's coming from the seed SQL script. change this to only add public.teams information rather than creating the row. I think that will fix our seed script. Change the second set of inserts to only add the teams to the public users row. I think that's the problem we're running into, is because now we're using database triggers, those already exist. So yeah, here you go. Got some updated set statements. Come on! Nice. We fixed it! Oh, let's try the sign-in flow then. So we should have these 3 profiles, they're associated with some people, which is good. And then the one thing we now need to check is when I get redirected to the dashboard, we want a specific type of flow to happen. So you'll see at the moment we get this magic login, which now works again. We go to the dashboard, but we want to have something where when we land on the dashboard, we need to figure out where to take this user. This is exactly why we're doing all this migration, so that we can figure out if this person doesn't have a team, then we want to basically do that. And then we want to get rid of the owner. What's this? Owner, create new team. Owner. Okay, so let's go at the migrations, and we'll say I want it so that when a user is redirected to /dashboard, if they don't already have a team, we should put them into a small onboarding process to make a team. Also, should we make it so that the team ID is not attached to the profile directly, but have a mapping of team IDs against profiles? What migration changes should I do for that? And also, how can I update my seed.sql schema? I'm going to do this off as a one-off composer rather than a project. So we'll throw in the dashboard file. We also want to throw in the .sql script so that it works with this new format. I'll say we are nearly there, but can you use the existing Supabase libs already? Supabase. We are not using next door helpers. Do Supabase DB reset. Or do generate. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to regenerate the entities. Okay, right, let's have a look at this flow. So we've got team memberships, which link users, so we've got teams, we've got some role. And then this is just still linked to the team ID, which is fine. The feedbacks are also linked to clients, and clients are linked to teams. So it's pretty much the same structure as before, but with a little bit of addition. Like all this stuff should just work still out of the box. So like the feedback, for example, for a client. Let's go and have a look. So if I've got a client here. Yeah. This one here is linked to this client 33. There you go. So all that stuff still works, which is good. So like data engineering. So this is all fine, and we can still do all the stuff we were doing before. The thing we're working on at the moment is what do we do when someone lands on this dashboard, right? So for example, if you're not logged in, then we you need to say, okay, right, well, so you land on this dashboard, and then this is now incorrect. So we'll say, I want you to update the onboarding flow in this page. So if we sign up now, we go get redirected to onboarding, and then from here, onboarding, too many redirects, too many redirects. Why are we getting this? Have a look. Slash onboarding. Well, let's just see if I can get to this page anyway, right? Ah, that's because this page onboarding. Cool, that gets redirected to a sign in. James Phoenix's team. His onboarding page is not defined. How to get the page URL in layout.tsx. use the team ID. Dashboard team ID. /dashboard /team ID. Let's give it a go, I guess. The first time is I don't have a team membership, and then I do, and I'm an owner when I make it. Kind of makes sense. Make the team. Goes down. Superbase DB reset. Cool. Alright, sweet. So let's log in. Onboarding James Phoenix team. Alright, so why is it redirecting? I'll just say create team form. When we create the team form, so the onboarding is what's causing the problem. Okay, so delete that one, delete this one in the database off. Should also get rid of that one there, and then if we go back to the here, test dashboard handle redirect. Oh, it's because this layout file is running all the time. That's why. So this layout here is running all the time. So, well, let's just stop that for a second. I think we don't want this on the layout, we just want this as a page. If I get rid of this, close this down. Let's delete this from the table, and then we'll also get rid of the team, which is this one here. So if we now try that again, I think that was the problem. And then we go get thrown into onboarding, test. Yeah, it's just because it had it on the layout. It's a stupid idea to keep it there. Now, if we go back to the dashboard page, right? So if I get redirected, now this should be, we'll call this dashboard page, and then, so on here, we don't have any children. And on the dashboard page, I would expect to get redirected. So let's have a look and see what's happening here. Because I do have a team membership now. This is the one we want here. Yeah, so there you go. So again, as soon as we hit a dashboard, we get redirected to that team. And then I want to dynamically generate the links for clients and articles for my dashboard layout. Also, can you give the user the ability to switch between teams if they have multiple? Add this as a generic section that we can reuse across projects for the dashboard layout. Alright, cool, so we've nearly fixed that. It was a layout.js file problem, so I just moved it to a page because I think that's actually more what we're trying to accomplish anyway. We got the dashboard layout that we're fetching the links. Nice. And that's based on a team. And then we've just done that. Okay. Team switcher. Team switcher. We've got a problem with that. Let's have a look. Well, at home, art clients, articles. Okay. When I click on this, I think that's the error we're getting when we click on the switcher, so let's have a look at that. Getting this. We get this error. Also, why are my clients / articles not updating after I have run the server action? Can we also invalidate the path? Invalidate path server action. Make sure it has revalidate path. Can you update my server actions? Specifically just the articles and clients. Also update the table components. Make it all work and really good, please. Okay. Can you also add a copy feedback link so that I can send it to my clients? Let's have a look. Instead of this, use import React hot toast. It is already set up, so use that instead. Nice. Components UI, let's get rid of that one. Okay, it doesn't exist perfect. Getting 3 errors. Text content does not match. Let's have a look at that. Stick that in there. Edit. We have a delete, which does work. We have this. I'll just say, so haha. When I add a client, it is not updating in the table. Fix this, please. Let's see, delete selected. Delete selected seems to work, which is ironic. Alright, sweet, nice, and then we can edit these. I need a single, I need to change the edit button so that it loads a model so that we can easily edit clients. We are rinsing through it, doing a boatload of crud. Got the created at, the feedback link, which we also need to now change because it's hallucinating the feedback link again. It's so funny. It's really, really funny. Bum, 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 bum. Got the clients. Right, team switcher is still broken. That'll be something I need to fix tomorrow. Clients. Something went wrong on there. Ooh. There are some major problems on the, if I add a client, just out of curiosity, there's some major on the clients table. I can't see any of the fields, and there are now duplicate actions buttons. Edit, delete. Boom, 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 boom. What's that happening on this page? Oh, we've also got a bug here for the articles. Also, when I try and go to the articles page, the bug we're running into, I get this. Feedback items, team ID. What one should we be looking at? Feedback items, client ID. It should be client ID instead. That's fine, we'll just accept those and then see if it's fixed it. It has indeed. The edit is now there, the delete is now there. Okay. And then the articles one will just fix. And then we've got the clients, the articles, and we've got the feedback links. We can fix those as well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, right, so let's have a look at that. So we'll go back in here. Articles page. So what have we got now? Cannot reassign. Getting some errors for the articles page. Okay. All right. think I'm nearly fixed. Got home, client, articles, and adding an article is now a problem, but that's fine. I think we will leave it as like this. We've got the clients. You can add a client, edit a client. Sweet. That works. Add a client, edit, delete. And then for the delete, okay, so there's a couple of things I want to fix here. So the first thing I'm going to say is, right, so we're going to have to fix the team, like the team dashboard, because that's a bit strange. And then the client CRUD table works fine for now, so that's done. We need to fix the feedback links. Feedback links, that's a bug. And then the feedback here is also, that fix the feedback links. That's on the client table, agency client table. And then that's definitely to do that tomorrow. And we need to fix the team dashboard. And then the article, we're going to need to create a new article form submission. And also allow bulk articles to be created for specific clients. I don't really want, and I think allow bulk articles to be uploaded for specific clients. That's kind of critical. And then we've got the clients, the articles, and then we're going to need maybe like an analytics section here, and we've also got to fix this team switcher. Fix the team switcher. So we'll fix those bugs tomorrow, and then we've got the clients that we can now add, and clients can now be created based on a team. And when you're inside a team, you can then add a client, and then you'll also be able to add articles tomorrow. And then we can then send those. Oh, we also want to say for the generic CRUD table, avoid deleting with a window.confirm. That's quite important because we won't want to just delete them. So you might want to say, like, are you sure you want to delete this client? And then when the feedback links are working, then we'll be able to basically throw anyone into a feedback link. So it'll be like this, where you can basically give it to the client, and it'll be feedback/client and then the client ID. And then that will take them to a page where they can then edit. And then once we've got that, then the only thing left to do is to then do a bit of Gen AI on the content. So when the articles are created and the clients have approved, I guess we need we need an approval dashboard, which is here. And that approval dashboard will be a grouping of all the different clients and what articles they have and haven't approved, so that someone can see it across. So yeah, there's quite a lot to do tomorrow, but I think we'll get there. We're close. I can smell the mustard. And then if we log out of here, then we just get redirected out of that. So, all right, cool, everyone. I'm going to log off for the day. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and yeah, we'll try and finish all of those CRUD tables tomorrow, which will give me like a day or so to deploy on Thursday, and then most of Friday. Anyway, yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you all around. All right, peace out.